people, and you want to hear it tonight. But I'm about to incite some real rage because I want y'all to listen for those who are not sure, who are confused about whether or not Lucius Septimius Severus, Barack Hussein Obama, is really promoting homosexuality to the black world community and to the black community in general, and how much of a homosexual warrior he is. I want you to tune in and listen to this and see what your opinion is after this.
When I am president of the United States, gays and lesbians will have somebody who will fight for equal rights for them because they are our brothers and they are our sisters.
In 2008, our country elected a leader who not only acknowledged the LGBT community, but who embraced it.
I'm here with you in that fight.
Who counted us as friends.
I held some bilateral talks with your leader, Lady Gaga. She was wearing 16-inch heels.
We elected a man who understood our struggles.
I was shocked and saddened by the deaths of several young people who were bullied and taunted for being gay.
And who has pushed the nation forward towards equality.
It is important for me to go ahead and affirm that I think same-sex couples should be able to get married. I don't think there's been a single moment in which LGBT issues became important to me. I think it's an accumulation of a lifetime of friends and family, people I've gotten to know who have helped me understand how the fight for LGBT rights is consistent with that most important part of America's character, which is to constantly expand opportunity and fairness to everybody. We've seen a profound cultural shift just in the last decade, partly because folks are family now. This isn't a matter of strangers. These are people we love, people we care about. Since I came to Washington, first as a senator and ultimately as president, meeting people like Judy Shepard, and not only hearing the heartbreaking tragedy of Matthew, but also the strength and determination she brought to making sure that never happens to young people anywhere in the country again. All the men and women in uniform who I've had a chance to meet who have served our country with such devotion, having to hide who they are in order to keep in uniform, those stories made me passionate about this issue.
That passion drove him to make more significant advances for LGBT Americans than any other president who came before him.
Gay rights groups are hailing it as a big victory. President Obama ordered any hospital that gets federal funding to give same-sex couples visitation and consultation rights.
President Obama getting ready to grant some benefits to same-sex partners of federal employees.
President Obama will sign a measure making it a federal crime to assault someone because of sexual orientation or gender identity.
No one in America should ever be afraid to walk down the street holding the hands of the person they love.
This is a triumph for not just members of the gay community, but for us as a civilization.
He appointed more openly LGBT people to his administration and confirmed more LGBT federal judges than any previous administration. And he knocked down a long-standing discriminatory policy within the U.S. military.
One of my proudest moments was when we were able to repeal Don't Ask, Don't Tell. It was not an easy process. There were some who doubted whether we'd ever get it done.
This is done.
That day that we signed it was an emotional day. And to see not just folks who were active in the military, but to see veterans, some of them from the Vietnam War or the Gulf War, seeing the tears on their faces and understanding what it meant to them to be acknowledged was one of the most satisfying moments of my presidency.
We are not a nation that says, don't ask, don't tell. We are a nation that says, out of many, we are one.
And with that firm belief, he became the first sitting president to support marriage equality.
Truly historic and potentially watershed moment as President Obama comes out formally, publicly, enthusiastically in support of gay marriage.
No sitting president has ever done what Barack Obama did yesterday.
The President of the United States just said he stands fully with gay and lesbian Americans.
It's part and parcel of my overall belief that all of the LGBT couples that I meet across the country, their families, their children, their commitments to each other are as strong and as precious as anybody else's. Not only to preserve the gains that we've made over the last 3 years, But to make sure that any discrimination is eliminated, you're going to need a strong advocate in the White House. I am that strong advocate. We're going to continue to lean forward in making sure that whether it's the capacity to adopt, hospital visitation, ending travel bans, making sure that benefits to spouses or partners are recognized at the federal level. We're just going to keep on making sure that the rights of same-sex couples are expanded. And it's not just a matter of head, it's a matter of heart. It's who I am. It's what I care about.
All right, brothers and sisters. I hope that told the story. All right, I know it's about to happen. So do you. So go ahead, put on your seatbelts. And here we go. Uh-oh, let me see. Hit the right button. There it is, my brother Jeff from D.C., Southeast in the house. What's going on, man?
Faggot in the trunk, bro.
Faggot in the trunk. Faggot in the trunk, bro.
Faggot in the trunk, bro. I voted for him too, man.
Oh, no. Did you?
Confused Negro there. I ain't no black man. He black, man. It don't even matter if he got a cracker mother or father, his mother, his mother. It don't even matter, man. He got any type of black blood in you. You black. Of course, I wasn't conscious then. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was what? About a year and a half too late, man. Year and a half too late, bro. Hey, man, but I think the whole world is gay except for the 1%.
Oh, well,
Bro, there's too much homo going on here, bro. I'm finding out homos right and left. I'm trying to tell you, God save me, Raw save me. Man, I think the world is gay. And it started with the church. I think the church is like an acronym for gay some kind of way. Because I think that's why so many black people go to church. Some type of way, man. They're gay. Some type of way they got it in their head. If you thinking it, I don't know, bro. They're gay. It's homosexuality out here. I just saw a picture with Floyd Mayweather and Puffy. It's like they're about to embrace an serious case of faggotism.
And let me.
Like they're about to tongue down each other for about 10 minutes.
Okay, and let me say this, just for the record. I saw the picture too, and you know I don't do any kind of speculation, so I never said anything about that. What I will say is this, and I'm finding it real disturbing. I've noticed that if brothers are really, really strong, that they always send faggies to be around. 50 Cent, has had some extremely questionable portraits with brothers, and I mean, he's a very suspicious character. And we see him buddying up with Floyd Mayweather. We also see, the picture we saw with Floyd, which I'm going to take, because I want to take it this way, as the brother being probably intoxicated and they talking real close. Somebody took a picture and it looks incriminating. But my point being, and I'm not making a judgment on it all, but my point being, I've noticed not just entertainers, but people like Brother Malcolm. You would see James Baldwin trying to develop a friendship with him and develop a friendship with Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. They never able to do it, but these homos always try to put themselves close to real men to lessen the degree of hatred and disdain that real men have for homos, and also to I guess try to see how much fagdom they can infuse without directly saying the fagdom around real men. So I'm only saying that to say, for all the brothers out there, understand something. It's real insidious. Sometimes you'll be knowing a dude and you don't think he's a fag because he like women or something like that, and you cool. Always be cautious, because sometimes you'll see a brother, and I've done this before, and I think that the dude is a fag because he's with a fag, but he don't know the dude is a fag. He has no idea. Matter of fact, I'm at the job now. Work with a brother. He's a brother from Africa. It's a little dude he's cool with. They hang out all the time. The dude is a straight fag. He has no clue. I know he doesn't have a clue because he hates fags. I mean, anytime the opportunity comes to talk about it, he talks about it. And this dude who's a fag has a girlfriend. He doesn't know the dude's a fag, though. His sensibilities are not there. My point being, it's a real dangerous environment because fags, because of our personalities, are buddying up and stepping up on real men. And because we don't have the right personality and approach to it, it's a real ugly environment out there. So I'm going to let you keep coming with it, though, because I hear the spirit of what you're saying, and I'm not contradicting what you're saying.
Puffy a known fag.
That's true.
I mean, then I didn't even, then if you going to go, I can't see a black straight man having no friends that's gay, and he don't have no inkling that the man even gay. I mean, you can't put that over, because if y'all close friends like that, in some kind of way, he gonna let you know. He ain't even gonna consider you ain't even gonna be that tight with him, no faggot, unless he feel that comfortable with him. They can't play their little game and show that wrong to be. I don't even understand that one, but I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna let you go ahead and believe because you know him like that, but that he ain't know that the Bible was gay. But
no,
I'm here to say,
I'm gonna tell you.
Even though you might not think Floyd gay, he did some things on TV that put it in my head before this picture that the Bible was gay. So, I mean, I don't know, bro.
I'm going to say this. I totally understand where you're coming from. I'm not disputing what you're saying because it's a real creepy gay world. So I give you that. So I want to be clear. I'm not saying that you're not accurate. I'm going to say this. I can definitively say for sure that there's some brothers out here that are cool with dudes who, and then let me just make it more definitive. I happened to find out that this dude was gay. I didn't know the little youngin was gay either. There's nothing about him that would have told me the dude was gay. I happened to find out that the young dude was gay. So I'm just being honest. I know that this dude don't know that he gay because I didn't know he gay until somebody said something that let me look into it deeper. And I was like, whoa. And I seen some real freak show stuff going on and it was happening all around. I didn't know what was going on. I was like, wow, it's way worse. Like you saying, the world is gay. Well, but I'm saying, I didn't know the dude was gay. And this dude that's hanging with him, he don't know he gay either. But I'm not going to tell him the stuff I found out because he'll probably hurt the dude. And I ain't got nothing to do with it. But my point being, it used to be clear. If a dude was a fag, you could look at him and tell he was a fag. And wouldn't nobody have nothing to do with him. Now, not only is dudes unclear that you shouldn't be hanging with no fags, but then you got a bunch of DL dudes, like you saying, that are low down dudes that are pretending they not fags and got women. It's an extremely confusing world that we live in. And like you saying, everybody is getting to the point where everybody's being a suspect. So I do want to be cautious and not just say somebody is gay because you see a picture that looks suspicious or something like that. Because me and you be talking and somebody take a picture and the way the picture's cut, it could look like we close, and now somebody say I'm gay. I mean, it's an immature way to do it. What?
Like, man, people, we ain't no suspect homos. You got some suspect homos in that picture right there. That's what I'm trying to say. I mean, Puffy ain't even suspect. It's like known, that this man was gay in their little circle in Hollywood. I just had another rapper. I mean, I think Sister Bad posted it. Somebody posted it with Exhibit. Another rapper is with excuse my language, the female who called herself Super,
Yeah, we know something.
Trying to hook him on to the fact that Puffy was gay. I guess he didn't know, but then when they went to the party later on, they seen some things he was talking about that man, and then so, I mean, I'm just saying, I understand what you're saying, and it is some undercover diamonds out here. That's true. But I'm just now getting to that point, man, where I'm just thinking now, the world is gay.